Hey again. At the end of the first paragraph in Mark chapter 3, we find the leaders in Jerusalem making a decision to destroy Jesus' ministry. Now, they don't actually implement that decision until the third paragraph of the section that we're looking at. But first, what we discover is this: Jesus withdrew with his disciples to the lake. A large crowd follows. When they heard all that he was doing, many people came to him from all over the region. Jesus' popularity continues. And at the end of that passage, he had healed many. Those with diseases were pushing forward to touch him. And whenever the evil spirits saw him, they fell down before him and cried out, "You are the Son of God." But he gave them orders not to say anything. Now you can imagine why. First of all, Jesus didn't want the Jewish leaders to be hearing this from demons. He didn't want to really have any kind of publicity from demons. He wanted people to figure this out on their own as they saw him doing miracles. But instead, now the demons are shouting out, "You're the Son of God, you're the Son of God." Jesus has to deal with this. And the way that he goes about dealing with it is very interesting. He goes up on a mountaintop, he spends the night in prayer, and when he comes down, he selects 12 of his followers. We come to understand that there are probably about 70 who are following him at that point. He picks 12 of them and says, "I want you to spend time with me." Jesus makes a decision to focus his ministry on a limited number of people. By doing that, he can pour himself into those 12 while at the same time minimizing the amount of contact and the amount of negative publicity that Jewish leaders are getting about him from the demons that he's exorcising. Now, this is a very, very interesting principle. Focusing your ministry, limiting the number of people who you begin to work with. What about you? Who does your ministry focus on? I would encourage you to select a limited number of people. In the Love More campaign, we've suggested that you select 3 people that you begin to pray for, you begin to minister to. I'd like to encourage you to do that. Just to select a few people that you can really begin to pour yourself into, that you can really begin to focus on in prayer, that you can really begin to love more so that they can see God's ministry in you. Tomorrow, we'll take a look at what the Jewish leaders do to actually destroy Jesus's ministry. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.